Stormbolt on the warrior. Easy first camp here for the Mountain King. Same for the Lich. Labby taking his time. Not going for the instant expansion, when the instant expansion is very much playable. Starting off with the ring. Not really what he wanted. MK with the claws. I feel like for the MK everything's good. Claws, ring, gloves, all nice. But what he really wants is boots. And earlier, in their first encounter, HawK didn't go for the boots, which seemed like quite a big mistake. Talisman of Evasion is okay. It's more of a late game item, though. It's kind of on the weaker side. And HawK looking quite aggressive. Moving across the map. Letting the peasants finish the job. This takes a little while. Nope. Stormbolt on the Acolyte. Gonna get that kill. No deny this time. But the MK is low on mana already. We also saw that earlier when the MK was, in my opinion, a bit too trigger happy. And now the MK is out of mana already. And now the Lich has basically nothing to fear. I think HawK is using way too much mana early, I gotta say. Tower, also a little bit late. That could have been a bit faster. And again, no boots for the MK. But also, no expansion for the Undead just yet. I think HawK is making a mistake that many humans don't make anymore. If the Undead is coming, just pull back the peasants. Don't build the Town Hall. Pull them back, and maybe call the militia if needed. Because this now is going to be a lot of peasant deaths. Tower's going to be cancelled as well. Lich is level 3. HawK is not playing this MK first too well, I think. And what's the MK doing? He doesn't have boots. He doesn't have mana. Labby can just run circles around HawK right now. He's got one more Nova in a bit. MK still not level 3. And HawK is not in the easiest of all positions. Finally boots for HawK. The tower being cancelled is very annoying though. Labby can refuel with more Rod of Necromancy. He's got decent mana. He's full HP. HawK's finally gonna get level 3 here. At long last. Alright, at the end of the day, expansions are going to be finishing around the same time. HawK's lumber is not looking too bad. Alright, decent recovery by HawK. That attack up there looked very painful. I thought this might be curtains already, but no, seems like HawK's in an alright spot. Sentry ward here giving great vision. Thinking about a Stormbolt surround. That's way too long range though, isn't it? Oh, almost enough. But it's the MK getting surrounded instead. And there's no shop yet. Yeah, I mentioned this earlier. HawK's MK play isn't looking that sharp, to be honest. Compared to some of the other humans, this is not exactly too thrilling. MK here in quite a bit of danger. A couple of Novas could be his end. And we have a tech lead on Labby. It's not a huge lead, but as far as tier 2 tech goes, every second counts. Having the second hero timing advantage is enormous in this matchup. Oh, and Lich is creeping hard. He's gonna get level 4 here, I think. Maybe it's not quite enough, but should be certainly very close. Ring of the Archmagi. Great item. MK also very happy with the big healing he found. On the money. Oh, just enough. Level 4, baby. Sub 8 minutes. That's very quick. Labby seems to be a lot less fond of what's it called? Gargoyles, compared to Happy, who's been playing a lot of Gargs lately. Alright, but this is where the MK can shine. Every Stormbolt can be a kill. He's almost level 4. Most humans lately have been playing Blood Mage second again. I still feel like Pally might be better. That early Holy Light is so nice. Especially when you're a bit behind, I feel like. Ooh, nice denies. Labby has had excellent denies all day. Alright, HawK wants to find some damage. And he will indeed get some. Has a good timing here before the undead powers up more with second hero and statues and all that. That's MK level 4. Level 2 bash now. Quite good. Spending his mana before having to TP. Good attack. Lots of acolytes killed. And doesn't even need the TP. I wonder if he shouldn't have just TP'd and heal up more quickly. Well, the tier 3 is coming, but there's no shredder for HawK, so he doesn't have that much lumber, really. But compare the gold mines in a moment. Look at the Lich. 4.6 already. One of the win can be really good late game. For a moment. Alright. Here's the Acolyte. 8,000 gold.
A player's forces are under attack.
Right now. Against 7,300. Alright. It was definitely a meaningful harass. And right now, wouldn't a Paladin be just better? To heal up this MK? I'm a big fan of Pally second, I gotta say. Especially if the Blood Mage gets Coil Nova, he's gonna be pretty deadsies real quick. Look how squishy the Blood Mage is. Nova. And Coil. And dead. Yep. That's the thing about Blood Mage. HawK's gonna TP out into the main, not to the shop. A little mistake there as well. Not a bad move by HawK if he had saved the Blood Mage. His intention was to force his opponent back, stop him from creeping. Because HawK can't really creep too well right now, since he doesn't have knights yet. Whereas Labby can creep really well with the number of fiends he has already, and the statues and all. Going for tanks now. Trying to buy even more time. But I don't see the win condition here for HawK. How is he going to win this game? Oh my god, this is level 5, right? Oh yeah, it sure is. 12-minute level 5! That is crazy fast. This Lich is probably going to get level 6 this game. If HawK survives long enough. The footies are No threat anymore. Oh, look at that Nova. All the footies falling. There's no... Oh, no, there's a second barracks. Okay. HawK needs knights. But he's pretty broke right now. This game now looking very, very good for Labby. And he's going for a Dreadlord this time. I like that.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh my god, the level 5 Lich. Soloing the human army. Which at the moment isn't a very impressive army just yet. Leveling up the Dreadlord won't be too easy. There's not that many creeps on this map.
A player's forces are under attack.
But the Lich right now is bullying the human across the map, preventing HawK from being able to creep too much himself. We got some tanks. Quite a few now.
A player's forces are under attack.
A meat wagon also coming for Labby. It's kind of nice. Would love to see the Seas Cloud. Oh, MK taking a lot of damage here. Has to TP. How much can the tanks do? 2 tanks at the front, 2 tanks at the back. That should be a kill. He's got 2 attack upgrades as well. And Labby's gonna have to get the army involved. Trying to save the Haunted. MK is very hurt. What are you doing here, little guy? Haunted is down. But the Zeppelin, the evac, has been webbed. No way to get out here. The tanks are all gonna fall, probably. There's lots of experience going to the undead. Was it worth it? We'll see. Labby smartly realizes that he wants to take out the Zeppelin, doesn't want to let it escape. But this is mining prevented for quite some time. Was that worth it? 4 tanks going down? And a Zeppelin? It was certainly expensive. HawK wasn't able to creep in the meantime. Pally and Blood Mage still both only level 1.
A player's forces are under attack.
Though, Labby didn't get as much experience as I thought he would. HawK is going for more tanks. Oh, Pally needs to be staffed. And staffed he is. But this... Blood Mage is dead. One more Nova. Booyah! Yup. This Lich is on a killing spree. Another sleep. Could just eat the Fiend here. Whew! Just makes it out. That was close.
A player's forces are under attack.
Strong defensive setup here. We got ghouls, we got the wagon. Still a Nerub. These tanks won't have it easy. And neither do the knights. Knight upgrade's not looking too impressive just yet. Wow, we have a lot of wagons. 3 wagons. Yet more experience for the undead heroes. Level 2 for the Dreadlord. Oh my god, the tower denied the last hit. Lol. And the Haunted is mining. HawK in a very tough spot still. How the hell is he ever going to have the stronger army? That seems impossible currently. Needs to stretch out this game a lot. And get a 3rd base probably. On Northern Isles, the naturals don't last too long, so gold is excuse me. Gold is running out soon. Especially for HawK. Got the cannon towers again. Poggies. Oh! Lich here, out by himself. This is a very nice play by LabyRinth, by the way. With the main army up in the north, he was preventing HawK from getting this red camp, and with the Lich down south, he was preventing the other red camp from being taken. Good play by Labby. Oh, sleep here could be dangerous to prevent a staff. Paladin, can he be saved? No. Staff just out of range. I think Labby should have seen the tanks here in the Zep. And we have more and more and more tanks. More attack upgrades would make sense for the ghouls and wagons. Wait, 3-2 upgrades on the tanks and gyros. That's pretty sick. That's sick upgrades, dude. Only 2-0 on the fiends. But Labby is rich. Oh. Gargoyle flies right past the Zeppelin. Oh, now he sees it. Alright, tanks in the main, tanks at the expansion. HawK is trying to hit both bases at the same time. Oh, and the Griffins against the wagons. That is a nice counter right away. Hard to deal with now for LabyRinth. How well can he multitask? The army for him looking pretty slow. And the expansion will go down again. How much is it going to cost? One wagon and one ghoul. The only thing is here defending in the main base. TP out from the expansion. The tanks here did survive. The Black Citadel should be going down here. Oh, wagon mismicroed. Would be important to save the Black Citadel here. And the repair might just be enough. That's a lot of experience. Look at the Dreadlord. He's about to get level 3. There it is. And now we get level 2 Carrion Swarm. Now things get harder for the tanks. HawK again with another attack. Wants to take out the Haunted once more, I guess. One tank in the main. No threat anymore. Cost a lot of repair. But now, most tanks are dealt with. Oh, Pally dies again. Maybe the staff was on cooldown. Oh, yeah, it was. Also on cooldown for a moment. Tanks quite scary here with the 3-2 upgrades. But LabyRinth is still very much alive and still mining. And speaking of mining, that's the key factor here. Once HawK runs out of income at both bases, his options are going to be very narrow. Tanks, 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 baby. Looking quite fortitude inspired.
A player's forces are under attack.
Mithril plating. 3-3 upgrades for the tanks. Griffins have 0-0, by the way. They don't have any overlap with tanks at all. It's taking Lich way longer to get level 6 than I thought it would. Dreadlord should have a staff, I think, to be able to react to tank threats. Oh, look at the Love Mage. Good night. Coil Nova. Despite the Hoylite, he's just... RIP. But again, 3 tanks at the expansion.
Forces are under attack.
Lich did get level 6, finally. Labby has a bit of difficulty here dealing with all these threats. Boots and staff is what he needs. But he's pretty broke, I guess. Can't afford that too easily. And this is a lot of tanks. Alright. HawK is trusting in the Panzers. Will that work? One tank goes down. The wagon's in the back, doing a lot of damage. And another knight goes down as well. The expansion still holds. 1 tank in the main. 1 tank is no threat. 2 and 3 tanks is when things get dangerous. We have a lot of wagons here. 4 wagons out and about.
A player's forces are under attack.
HawK trying to go for the red camp. Trying to get a 3rd base, maybe. Oh! Death and Decay! Yo! I haven't seen that in a long time. That's pretty dope. Hadouken! Come on! Where's the Carrion Swarm? Ah, not using it. Oh! There it is, for all the glory. And boom, boom, boom. Goes the dynamite. Is he supply blocked? Oh yeah, he's Giga supply blocked. Oh my god, look at that. 71 out of 36. Oh.
Town is under siege.
That's the best Death and Decay I think I've ever seen. The most effective I've ever seen. Alright, here's the Panzer Flood.
A player's forces are under
Oh, that was so sick. Of course, it's not just a supply block, it also means no tanks anymore. These might be the last tanks. But I think they're gonna take out the main. This is a lot of tanks right here. There's a 3rd base pack coming, but the ghouls are harassing it thanks to the shade vision. Good game by Labby. Seems like he's clocking in the 1-0. Bloodmage's just a joke this game, seemingly. And now we got Carrion Swarm. Okay, that was not placed very well, but it shouldn't matter. DK might be falling. MK is level 5. Oh, but the Paladin is also in trouble. One of the Wind. Finally being used. Come on, where's more Carrion Swarm? DK level 5. Everything's dying. Everything is dying. And the tanks were not quite sufficient this time. Boom! One more Carrion Swarm. Crazy hero levels. The most effective Death and Decay I have ever seen. And LabyRinth with the win. GG is called. HawK, I would say, recovered quite nicely. It was a really bad early game. It was looking very rough for him for quite a while. Yeah, I think he needs to be more precise with his MK usage. You can't just waste your mana like that. You have to be on point. You have to know when to retreat, when to attack. You can't just use your lose your peasants so easily. HawK here. Not with the very best showing so far. But for map number 2, again, we're going to HawK's map pick. And this is going to be Tidehunters once more. He looked really good here earlier. I wonder if LabyRinth can make some adjustments compared to previously. Alright, we got our players in the lobby. When they're ready, then we can move on. Could be the last map of the day here. The next one. Unless HawK can once again pull out a strong performance. MR-wise, they're very close to each other. 2,450 versus 2,500, with Labby being a bit higher. But on some of these maps, I would say Labby has definitely been looking a lot crisper. Thank you, Shaq, with the resub. We're certainly expecting a fast expansion here once more. We saw Labby struggling a bit when a lot of multitasking was needed, when action was happening on 3 screens at the same time. Earlier in the first encounter here, of course, HawK won the map, and did so by being very disruptive with the Archmage, pressuring the Nerob, threatening the ghouls, even attacking the main base at some point. It's very hard to keep up with all these threats, especially if your APM isn't the highest. As you can see, Labby's APM isn't that high. Archmage first versus Lich, which is the norm on this map. Thank you, Gippon, with the resub. Oh, sorry. I have a bit of a cough again. Damn it, I thought I was over my cold, but my cold is not quite done with me yet. Yeah, thank you, Gippon. He says, hello, are we drinking beer and watching Warcraft 3 this weekend? Well, I hope you are. I know many people will be. I'm going to be casting this weekend. We're going to have the War 3 Champion Season Final starting tomorrow at 1 p.m. CET. It's going to be over this weekend and next weekend that we're going to determine the champions of the 2v2, 1v1, and FFA tournament. It's going to be Poggies.
A town is under siege.
So tune in tomorrow and on and on Sunday and next weekend. Bro, focus. What is going on, dude? Bab's out. The opening creep route very much looks the same again. I think it should be a priority once more for HawK to try to get level 3. That level 3 enables so much. Is this a replay cast? No. This is live. It's a rematch, though, from earlier. Double claws were super good for HawK earlier. He's got the gloves. What do we have here? Claws again. Alright, now we're talking. That's some good damage. And HawK lagged out. Alright. Oopsie whoopsie. Maybe a disconnect from the Ruski internet. Alright, that's just gonna be a regame though. Nothing really happened yet this game. Thank God it happened this early, by the way. It's always really unfortunate when that happens very late.